Okay, so Governor Charles Soludo has been trending, and it is just so unfortunate that it's for all the wrong reasons. While addressing Anambra indigents recently in Maryland, USA, Governor Charles Soludo made a jaw-dropping claim that has since sparked a fiery backlash across the Southeast and even beyond. And in his words, he said 99.9% of those arrested for kidnappings in Anambra State are Igbos, not Fulani herdsmen, and just like that, a political firestorm was unleashed during this statement.
Factual. I have been in office for three years and 3 months, okay? If we have arrested 100 criminals, non-mafia, kidnappers, and so on and so forth, 99.99% of them were Igbo. Did you hear me right? I said 99.99% of them were Igbo. So these things are made because that was part of the lie that was put in propaganda.
Many people were quick to ask, why would a sitting governor make such a sweeping statement about his own people, especially without presenting any hard evidence? While no one denies that some Igbo youths have been involved in crime in the state, Soludo's blanket statement has been labeled reckless, divisive, and potentially dangerous.
They are into kidnapping because it is the next lucrative business after Yahoo and drug. The next one for find is about kidnapping. Omaka. And this is even other states. If I not where we do all Anambra. Onye nke na village fa ogote motorcycle me adjoin California alabia ka etinye na line. Akwali ya buy mafia mama how to ifa. Ijide also on the Fulani. I'll repeat, and I want you to quote me right. 99.99% of all the criminals, kidnappers, and so on that were arrested so far, Igbos are the ones kidnapping Igbos, they are the ones killing Igbos. All these camps, Igbo.
But the backlash did not end on social media because it has now taken a national and international turn as we speak. Today, the Punch newspapers report that the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, has issued a strong worded statement condemning Governor Charles Soludo's remarks, calling them reckless, inflammatory, and genocidally provocative. In the statement signed by IPOB spokesperson Ima Powerful, the group warns that Soludo's comment has now become a green light for security agents and Fulani-backed militias to begin arbitrary arrest and illegal detention, even raids and possibly extrajudicial killings of innocent Igbo youths. The group asks the powerful question: what kind of leader in the face of Fulani herdsmen attacks and military brutality against his people turns around to accuse his own youths without evidence?
I went to Nimofia. Man, I want to lefi habia boya ko bia go lefi Nimofia. Oh, one lefi awota habia ko bia go lefi. Obeze ko go lefi. Afia bo chicken soup. Na onye habia ka hakpo ko bia go lefi. Obeze igefi. Awe amutezi Nimofia. Made no bu AK-47. Nyawa gbazie gbana nude we gbawazie anya. So mgbe aji putazie nude ama gbawazie anya egbe. Mmadụ taa bụ ndị anyị nwete ndị ọzọ gba ọsọ. So I chọrọ ka anyị hand over to SARS. So nọ nke anyị fụ na-agụ azụ odumodu ka anyị nwete ya. So nọ ka unu mara ebe onye ọbụla nọ ya na-enye information matters. Anyị nwete ha n'ime odumodu. Ha bụrụ
They accuse Soludo of pandering to the ruling elites, chasing political points, and endangering lives for the sake of ambition.
Patrick Wankwa. I did a Nnamdi. I'm not in Enugu State. anyị na-esi ya na-anazị ka anyị jee na the compound ndị bizigoro anyị anọ mmiri anyị na-apụta n'aka youth center egbe dabara ndị na-atatatatatatatata anyị tie revise ha nwa chụba anyị gbaa break akpụrụ anyị baa ime ọhịa ha gbagodozie n'ime ọhịa wee pụtaziri si amanuke ebe anyị nọ kịta n'ụwa so nọ ya bụ ife mere anyị na egbe ha ji wee jee ọrụ and na dia leader here onye nke abụ dia leader onye nke abụ dia leader onye nke abụ ji egbe wee sịrị ndị anyị onye nke abụ dia leader n'ebe difa to spawn ka ha si eje otu a ka o si eme aha m bụ Paul Ezeanyika from Ụgagụhata local government ọkwa ofu business ya ka anyị bịa so mgbe anyị bịaziri ụdị ihe a ka ahụ ndị Fulani a were egbe gbaba kpakpakpakpa anyị mapụta ibu mgbe m na-amapụta na maka ụzọ akpa.
And to top it all off, Soludo's trip to Maryland, where he made these remarks, has been described by critics as a political stunt, especially with elections on the horizon. Why travel abroad to lecture Igbo diaspora politicians while your people back home are being tagged, blamed, and possibly profiled?
And by the way, because I came with the same false narrative. The false narrative that the Fulanis, they are invading our people. They are now everywhere. They are waiting for whistle to be blown. And and they will take over. And therefore, we are the ones who are the liberators. We are now going into the bush to go to chase out the Fulanis. Nobody asked the question. They are now banning mafia to go and liberate you. How do they feed 1 month, 2 months, 6 months, 1 year? How do they feed? How do they feed? So that, you see, like I said, I'm one of you, but I decided to go home. Actually, in '99, I was a visiting professor at Swarthmore College. Okay? And I remember the last conversation of the Ebonyi sent them for, because from there I moved down here to DC, to the World Bank, where I spent 18 months. I was just leaving and they were having a set-forth party. And I remember the chairman of the department wishing that I could spend maybe a much longer time. My response was, a friend there called me several years to say how my response touched him, a white man. Asked me if God in his infinite wisdom decided in Ebonyi, Africa, there must be a purpose. And I couldn't fulfill that purpose in this land. Here, that my marginal contribution to American civilization is next to 0.something%. But my marginal contribution to the advancement of civilization in Africa will be, EJ meeting Omunda, you see how your presence elevates the quality of discussion and decisions, and so on. And tomorrow, one of the meetings in that project, when I left Swarthmore to the World Bank, I was a long-term consultant, and we produced a book published by the World Bank in 2000 entitled Can Africa Claim the 21st Century?
So now the question is, was Soludo really telling the truth? Should he have used the word 99.9%? That's like saying all of the killings and the kidnappings are all Igbos. As it stands now, should he release the full list of the alleged Igbo kidnappers in custody as the people demand? Or is it just another case of blame the youth while protecting the powerful? Let's talk about it, Igbo. What do you think about Soludo's comment? Is IPOB right to call him out? And where should we as Igbo really direct our questions in times like this?